What's going on YouTube? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Alright, today is going to be a little different video. It's going to be about my light box. So my light box I purchased from Amazon. It's like an ESDDI something or other. And it was weird. I bought it in November of 2020. Today is August 16th, 2023. So it almost, the LED lights probably still work. But this transformer that comes with the actual light box started to fail in the past 45 days. It was weird. Like it would get really, really hot. And then on all my videos and mainly my photographs, I would get like these vertical black lines. And I tried all types of settings with my actual camera, which is my cell phone, and I couldn't fix it. So definitely I thought my camera in my cell phone was failing, but actually this particular device, which also has like a dimmer, I guess was the reason why I was getting black lines through my photographs. So it was really, really annoying. So long story short, for a fix, I decided to purchase some under the cabinet lighting. And I don't know if I can show this. So I've got a diffuser up here, so my photographs can turn out nice. But the actual lighting is basically under the cabinet lighting. So I decided to buy two. I bought a white light like we have here. So I believe that's like the 6,000 kelvins for that. And then I'm going to show you the warm light, which I think is 2,700 kelvins. And I've got it rigged up here. Basically, let me show this. So we've got it like two separate holds, two separate outlets. So instead of like connecting two power supplies, I'm only having to just change the plug up here. So let's disconnect the white light and let's connect the warm light. And then you guys can see the difference here. So this is the warm light. And it's a little different, but it does provide a little bit more color in the photographs, I believe. So the other thing too is the actual plug here. It's very simple. It's just a touch. So again, this is designed to last and be a little more, actually, and it used to get really hot too. So these don't get hot. And again, you just kind of hold down. You can dim it. You can dim it upwards, downwards. You can completely turn it off. So that's how crappy it would look without any lights in my light booth during the day. And then this is what it looks like without it. So I'm going to list the under the cabinet lighting kit that I purchased. So that way, if anyone actually purchased this box, which I believe a lot of people did, and if this thing goes bad, you can't buy this on its own, which this definitely went bad. And it was kind of scary. When it went bad, it popped and then it smelled like electrical smoke. So it really freaked me out because like if I was not in the room and it popped, it might have started a fire. So just a little warning out there. But I guess I'm going to keep this part in case anyone actually has a bad switch. So I'm going to actually list this part because there's nothing wrong with the switch. But we're going to disassemble this right now live. So let me get my camera situated. I'm assuming there's like screws underneath here. So let's see what blew up inside here. And again, hopefully this video helps somebody out that actually has purchased this light box because it's been a really, really nice light box. It's a 24 inch, so a 2 foot by 2 foot light box. You can basically, whatever you're selling can fit inside of this thing. I'm assuming there's screws here. Maybe there's not. I'm like trashing this thing. Is there screws underneath this thing? There's not. All right, so this doesn't have screws that hold it open, so we're just going to crack it open with our hands. Can we do that with our hands? Are we strong enough? All right, I'm gonna get some tools out here. And let's see what we can do. I'm gonna remove Admiral Akbar here. I'm getting damaged while I'm trying to bust into this thing. And I just want to see what lit on, what caught on fire inside. I guess I'm just more curious than anything. All right, now we're getting somewhere. Oh, there we go. We popped something off. All right, can we get this open? Yeah, there we go. All right, so there's the dial part. And that thing started to fail too. Like it would just spin around and around and around. So this dial went bad. Let's see if we can see what actually caught on fire. So we basically have a power supply and this. That's a piece of sticky there. So I don't really see what lit on fire or what caught. Oh, there it is. This capacitor or something on the board went really, really bad. So let's see if we can pull this board out. Oh, it smells. It stinks really bad. So here's a heat sink. So this is what's supposed to prevent it from overheating. So that's probably what I felt that was really, really, really hot. So let's see underneath here what caught on fire. All right, just looks like some sort of diode or resistor, which was probably already failing. It's probably one of these things inside. That's why I was getting black lines through all my photographs. But it definitely lit on fire. Well, it did what it's supposed to do, right? Once it lights, then the resistor is supposed to fail, and then it stops the circuit. It didn't blow out my circuit board on my house lighting, so my lighting stayed intact, but this thing did what it was supposed to do. But look how hot that got, and look what melted. So these guys right here are usually like little diodes or resistors, basically relays of some sort, and whatever this one was just completely failed. And there's the heat sink for it. But the capacitor looks okay. The chip was probably also failing. That's probably why I was getting those lines. Or the dial itself was creating the black lines. So anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys watching. Again, I'm going to list in the description of what type of light box this is. It's really nice. I highly recommend it. It gives you lots of space. You can put a lot of stuff in it. I mean, look how far you can go in here. Give you some point of reference. So here's a nice little Louis Vuitton sign. Here's a Coke bottle. I mean, look how far that is. That is a lot of distance. So this box, like I've put backpacks in here to take photographs of, larger items of plush. Obviously something's too big. I'm just going to take a picture on my kitchen counter. But for the most part, this has been a really good light box. And I finally installed the diffuser. So when you have glass, you won't get those annoying LED light bulb reflections, little white dots across glass. And again, this is the warm light. And again, we can adjust it. So depending on what you're looking for. So see, that's without it. See all the reflectiveness? And now the reflections go away. And then I can make it brighter. And then, hold it. So it's a nice, even, diffused light, not little white dots. So as sad as it sounds, I forgot about this white diffuser. Or light diffuser. So I was watching other videos on YouTube, and I was like, oh, I wonder if mine came with it. And it did. So This is the first time I installed it, and it's kind of sad because I'm sure I've taken plenty of photos with those really annoying little white dots everywhere. And my main gig with what I resell is coins. So coins, it's super annoying when you have little white dots on your coins, because then people think your coins are defective when really it's your dumb lighting above. So anyways, so I'm gonna post this video. I highly recommend the light box. I mean, this will eventually fail, right? So if you get those little black lines, or if you get like a buzzing sound, or if this thing's starting to get really, really hot, chances are it's on its way out. And you can easily, instead of throwing your light box away or spending another $100 on a brand new setup when all you need is the lighting, you can purchase this under the kitchen lighting. I'm sure there's other types, but this one turned out really well. And what I like about it is it's no nonsense, very easy to install, a nice, easy, safe plug. And I bought both the warm and the white light. So depending on what I'm photographing, if something requires more color, then I'll do the warm light. And then here, I'll just switch it real quick for you guys. We'll switch it to the white light. And again, it all depends on what you're looking to achieve as far as your lighting goes. All right, let me get that in here. Let's see how that looks in the camera. So again, it's like personal preference. It kind of like doesn't matter, but whatever's going to make your item pop out more. So I take a lot of photographs of silver items, so I prefer the whiter light for the silver items, but ultimately it's whatever you prefer. I just decided to put both of them in there because I'm like, man, if I'm going to spend the time installing one kit, it's more convenient to install both kits. And it's real simple. Here, I'll take the diffuser off here so you can see. So that's all I did. It's just a simple, that's what I'm plugging into, and I've got both bars installed. One is the white one and one is the warmer lights. And then you use these little things here to secure so your wires aren't hanging down. And then this diffuser literally just goes into the Velcro parts of the box and gets rid of, see those little white dots? You probably can't see it too well in the video, but it gets rid of that. But now that I've opened this thing up, it smells bad. So if you smell a burning, like that electrical burning smell, your dimmer or your AC adapter, whatever you want to call this thing, has definitely failed. And you don't have to invest another $100 for a brand new light box. They actually stopped selling on Amazon, so maybe there were some complaints, but there are some sellers on eBay that are selling them for like $90, $100. I just don't trust them because a lot of times the stuff on eBay is basically something that someone found at a flea market. They'll say it's new, but chances are they didn't test it, especially if they don't have good feedback. So again, I decided to solve my problem by simply just buying some under kitchen cabinet lighting. And you probably could do other really cool things too. You probably could purchase those other